GHPS Satnur School, Chitapur Taluk, Kalburgi District. Adverb, types of adverb, adverb with adverb, adverb with adjective.
Today we are going to learn about the topic that is adverb. Before going to the meaning of adverb, we can learn about the meaning of verb. What is a verb? Verb is nothing but which describes an action, a state, or an occurrence of the main parts of the predicate of a sentence, such as here, happen, become, etc. So this is the meaning of the verb. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ verb ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ. ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಸೂಚಿಸುವ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ರಿಯಾಪದ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So this is a verb. Hi, what is an adverb now? Adverb means it is a word that modifies a word or an adjective and or another adverb or even in a whole sentence. So this is the meaning of the adverb. Here adverb is the fifth part of speech in English. So today we are going to learn about that adverb. Before you come to know about the meaning, I have some examples for you. Here, I ate my dinner quickly. So ate is an verb and quickly is an adverb. Means in this sentence here adverb is showing the frequency of the verb. For example, I ate my dinner. Dinner quickly. Quickly means fastly. How fastly is going to complete his dinner. The frequency of work has been describing in this sentence. Another one sentence is there here. Sam sees many puppies outside. Sam sees many puppies. Sees is the verb and many puppies outside. Outside is an adverb here. Here another one. My father came home early. Here came is a verb and home early. Early is an adverb. So this is an example here. An adverb is a word that tells something more about verb. We can say that adverb is a word that tells something more about the verb. For example here,
Adverb can modify the adverb, it can modify the adjective, and also it can modify the verb also.
For example here, adverb shows an action. Action, how it happens, where it happens, when it happens, how often it happens, means in all the words we can say adverbs add or change the meaning of verb in any sentence. So it can add or change the meaning of verb in any sentence. This is the overall we can say what is an adverb. There are so many kinds of adverb are there. The kinds of adverb, there are main types of adverbs given below. So first one is adverb of manner and second one is adverb of time. Third, adverb of place. Fourth one is adverb of degree or quantity. Fifth one is adverb of frequency. Sixth one is adverb of reason. Seventh one, adverb of affirmation and negation. Eighth one is adverb of interrogation. So here we are going to discuss now the 8 type of adverb today. So first one is adverb of manner. So adverb of manner. These adverbs which shows the manner of in which that action is done are called adverb of manner. Examples here, it tells about questions and answers, how, in what manner the work has been done. Here an example is there, the alarm rang loudly. So their alarm is ringing. How it is ringing? Loudly, slowly. So here it's showing that the rang of alarm is loudly. Here loudly is an adverb of manner here. And second one is Harry ran quickly. Harry is running quickly means he is running fastly. So the running has been done quickly. The adverb of manner is here quickly. Quickly is the adverb of manner. It is showing the frequency of the work how he is going to do. Then the second one is you should read the book carefully. So when we are going to read the book, we have to be carefully. So reading the books carefully. Carefully is the manner how he is going to read. So it is shows the frequency of the work we can say here are. And second one we can go for the adverb of place. Place you know that is sthala. It indicates where the action is performed. Here, there, everywhere, now, here, far, out, in, up, down, below, above, beside, etc. These are the words which shows the adverb of places. So here some examples are given to you. See, all geese are roaming everywhere. All geese ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಬಾತುಕೋಳಿಲಿ ಬರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜಾತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳು. All geese are roaming everywhere ಅಂದರೆ they are roaming here and there. Means it shows the place where they are roaming. They are roaming everywhere. So this is the place, the adverb of place it's showing. So yeah, second one is I looked everywhere for my book. I am searching my book. It is not getting. So I am looking everywhere for my book. So everywhere again is the adverb of place. And then third one, the chairs are kept here. The chairs are kept here. Where the chairs are kept? The chairs are kept here. Here means it shows the place of adverb. And the dog barks there. The dog barks there. The dog is barking. How it is barking? It barking by seeing there. It is barking. So the dog is barking there. There means it is the place of man. Place of adverb. And again fifth, put the cake there. I am giving an instruction to somebody to put the cake there. There means it shows the place where you have to put the cake. So that way we can say the adverb of place. One, adverb of time. When the action is performed, the words today, soon, late, tomorrow, yesterday, now, before, always, never, rarely, every day, etc. are such words which are used an adverb of time. Adverb of time means it shows the time when the work has been done, at what time. So here you can say it is an answer to the question when. It gives the answer for the questions when. So first one is there for you. We go for a walk every day. How we are going to the walk? We are going to the walk every day. We are going to the walk daily, that morning or maybe in the evening. So it shows the every day we are going to the walk. When we are going to the walk? We are going to the walk every day. Next, Kriti went to gym today. Kriti, when she went to gym? Today she went to gym. So it shows the when she went means it shows the time. Today she went to the gym. And third one is they go out to dinner weekly. So in our house also we go for the dinner weekly at once. So it shows the time. When they are going to dinner daily? No. It shows that they are going weekly at once. They are going to the dinner outside. So here it time shows the time. Another one example is there. Wasted time never returns. It is the statement we can say. The wasted time never returns. Mean it never returns. So it is also shows the time never returns. The time shows the time never returns again and again. So here fourth one is there. Adverb of degree are quantity. They indicate how much or in what degree the action is performed. It answers the question how much or in what extent they have done the work. Example, there are some words which are related to this. Very, to, so, almost, rarely, entirely, hardly, extremely, rarely, only, etc. Here some examples are done by this word. I am fully prepared to face the situation. So he is fully prepared to face the situation. So fully is an adverb here which shows the degree or the quantity how we are going to do the work. The second one is I know him quite well. So I know him quite well. Here also it shows the quantity, how much he knows about him, how much he knows about that person. So he was enough money to buy a car. Means he had some money. He has already deposited or he has kept his money with him. So he has enough money to buy a car. Means he has certain amount of money with him. So it shows the quantity, how much money he has. He has the certain quantity of amount he had with him. So he had enough money to buy a car. Means here enough is an adverb of degree or quantity. You are partly right. Means how he was right. He is not perfectly, fully he is not right, but he is partly means somewhat he was right. It shows the degree how much he is right here. Means how much quantity or how much degree he is right here. It shows the adverb of degree. So I am rather busy. I am rather busy. It shows that how much he is busy. So these all the words shows the degree or the quantity of the work. And fifth one is adverb of frequency. It answers the question how often, frequently, normally, rarely, occasionally, seldom, often, continuously, constantly, always, usually, daily, etc. Here are some examples are done on these words. Example 1. Sometimes he play cricket. How he is going to play cricket? Daily he is not going to play the cricket. Sometimes he play cricket. Means he is not going to play the cricket daily. Means oftenly, whenever he got the leisure, he goes to play the cricket. So that he is showing frequently. Means it is not, the work has not done daily. It is doing frequently. So that is sometime he play cricket. The sometime is the verb of frequency. Ritesh never smokes. Means he never go to smoke. Means the work has, he never means it shows the frequency of his work. He is not smoking at all. So and he often makes mistakes. He used to do mistakes in while writing. Maybe the students will do mistakes in writing. So like that, he often makes the mistake. Here often is the frequency of the adverb showing in this sentence. The postman called me again. The postman called me again. Again is the word which is used here, the adverb of frequency. I have told you twice. I have told once and I have told you twice. Means twice means it is the work of adverb in the frequency. These are the examples for adverb of frequency. Now we can move to the sixth one, that is adverb of reason. So sixth one is adverb of reason, are used to tell the reasons behind the happening of a particular occurrence. Means in a particular work. It answers the questions why. Because, example, because, therefore, so, hence, in order to, least, consequently, thus, etc. So here as examples are given to you. Take an umbrella, least it starts rain. You have to take least. Have you used the word least? Means it giving the reason here. Why we should take the umbrella? Because it may be rain today. So least it. So that least word giving the reason here. So I was hungry, so I ordered food. Why I ordered the food? Because the question is why we ordered the food here. Because I am so hungry, so I ordered the food. So is the reasoning. We help the word which is giving the reason here for this sentence. I was not well, hence did not go to school today. I am not well, so we are not going to school today. Hence it gives the here this word is giving the reasons here for this sentence. So we can say adverb of the reason. In these words can be used in a adverb of reason. The seventh one is
adverb of affirmation. Adverb of affirmation.
Such words which are used in positive response are called adverb of affirmation. So positive response are giving here. For example, these words are absolutely, affirmatively, exactly, obviously, definitely, surely, rarely, yes, undoubtedly, certainly, etc. All these words are called adverb of affirmation. These words can be used in the examples in the sentence. First one is, I will definitely do this project. Means definitely he is going to do the project. He has to complete his, he means he will complete his project definitely. So definitely
To response called adverb of affirmation.
The soldiers certainly get an award for bravery. Why they are giving the award from the government? Because due to their bravery, the government is certainly they are providing the awards for the soldiers. And the third one is, she will surely give you money. Yeah, I can make sure that she will going to give the money for me. Means surely means yeah, definitely she is going to give you money. So here again it goes in a affirmation. So fourth one is, the moon is clear, visible from the terrace of my house. The moon is clearly visible from the terrace of my house. Yeah, it's showing the clearly means we can see the moon directly. It was means it was clear to me when we are seeing the moon. So
Clearly is the word which shows the positive response. Thus we can call it as an adverb of affirmation.
Here, eighth one is the adverb of negation. So, in this, it is an quietly opposite to affirmation. For example, here it is a positive response.
But here it is in a negative response.
For example, such words which are not used in a positive way are called adverb of negation. Means it is opposite to this affirmation. We are doing this work in a positive way, but it is not in a positive way. In no, for these words can be used in this sentence. For example, no, never, scarcely, hardly, rarely, nothing, now, here, invalidly, etc. All these words are called adverb of negation. These are the examples which we have prepared here. They will never do your work. Means they are never going to do your work. Means it shows the negative manner here. Means it is not in a positive manner. Next, I am not going to stay outside. Means I am not going to stay. It is also going the reasoning why you are not going to stay outside, because it is in a negative manner. The sentence is in a negative manner.
She will scarcely do her homework. It means she is going to do her homework oftenly, not daily. Means she may do the homework in weekly once or in a twice in a month. Means it is in a indefinite manner. Indefinitely she is not doing the homework. Means it shows the indefinite manner of the work. My friend rarely talks to stranger. Means my friend never talks to the stranger. He may talk at once whenever he needed. Means it shows that he may, he not. So these sentences are not in a positive way. So we can say that these are the examples of adverb of negation.
The last one is adverb of interrogation. Such words are used to ask questions called adverb of interrogation. Example, interrogation means the word which indicates your mind means the police. Police will interrogation for some to search in criminal. The interrogation will be done by the police by asking some questions. So like that only here also the such words are used to ask the questions called adverb of interrogation. Which are the words which we will use? For example, WH. For example, when, where, why, how often, how long, what, etc. These are we can say WH questions are asked here in this interrogation. Example, where do you live? Why are you watching this movie? What are you going? What are you doing there? When do you celebrate your birthday? What are you doing in the classroom? So like that we can ask so many questions in WH questions. So these are we can say these are the types of sentence used in a adverb of interrogation.
So these are the 8 adverbs which we have learned today. After learning of the types of adverb, here is an adverb describe another adverb. In this statement, we are given 2 examples to know about the adverb. The dancer moves so gracefully. In this sentence, the dancer moves so gracefully means the gracefully is an adverb used in this sentence. This shows the moves of a dancer, how gracefully she is dancing, her moves. So here, so is also an adverb used here. So is describing the gracefully. Means so is describing another adverb that is gracefully. Means so describes the intensity of the work of the dancer or her moves in the dance. Again we can move to the other example. The scientist quite easily solved the problem. So here the scientist quite easily solved the problem. Easily is an adverb and the quite is also an adverb. It is also showing the problem has solved easily, means quite easily, showing the intensity of the work, how easily the scientists have solved the problem. These are the 2 examples which shows that the adverb helps the adverb. And then we can move to the next one, that is adjective. Here we can come to know about the adjective. Adverb with the adjective. In these sentences, here is an example given to you. He is very happy today. Here, in this sentence, happy is an adjective, and the happiness of the person has been described in such a manner, very happy. Very is an adverb which shows the intensity of the happiness of the person, means he is very happy today. So this adverb is telling the intensity of the happiness of a person. Next we can move to the second one. Sia wore brightly colored dress in the party. So in the Sia, describing the Sia's dress here. So dress has been described by colored. Colored is an adjective here, which was in adjective here, colored. But the color adjective has been described by brightly. Brightly is an adverb which shows the intensity of the dress, how prettily it has been colored. Means Sia wore the brightly colored dress in a party. Means in this sentence the color had been described by adverb. Here is an example. The bouquet looks so beautiful. So in this sentence the bouquet has been described that it looks so beautiful. So beautiful is an adjective and so is an adverb. So in this sentence the bouquet looks so beautiful means it shows the intensity of the beauty of a bouquet. Let's move back once again what we studied. We studied about 8 types of adverb meaning, and also we studied adverb, describe adverb and adjective, and I think you have understood about the adverb. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you. Presented by Tamanna Kausar.